Hi everyone, happy Saturday morning. So exciting. I gotta be quiet because my daughter's still sleeping, but you know what? It's probably better she wakes up. I've been up since 6, Saturday morning. I don't know, I just like to get up, have my coffee in quiet mode, start a little laundry, do a little cleanup. What else I do? I clean the stove. I worked on my Peloton for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, showered, put on my eyebrows. My son got up, and here we are. So as promised, we're gonna do a keto live. So I'm gonna show some of my great finds. Really not great finds, but some really good finds this week. And gonna talk about keto coaching. And for those of you who are open to that or have been thinking about it, good morning. It might be something for you. So let's get started. I have a whole bunch of products here. First one is Good Fats. Good Fats. It's a protein shake. It has 9 grams of protein and 13 grams of fat. And found this at Walmart. You can buy it on Amazon too, wherever. Like you can find this anywhere really. Okay, so Good Fats. They also have bars. I like the protein. It actually tastes really good. This one here, this chocolate flavor. Okay. There is a misconception. People think that if you are eating fat, then you're gonna lose fat. Well, yes and no. Like fat will keep you sustained for a longer period of time, right? Like fat, protein keeps you sustained, keeps you full, so you're not always hungry. Like when you have, let's say, a chocolate bar or a bowl of cereal, and then 2-3 hours later or an hour later, you're like, oh my goodness, I'm like so hungry, I need to eat, right? So think of it like building a campfire. When you add the paper, that's like your carbs. It's like, it's there and it's gone, right? But the logs that you add into your campfire are like the protein and fat that keep that fire burning for a long period of time. So you want to fuel your body with logs to keep you sustained so you're not always eating. Because you don't have to always eat. You don't. If you're not hungry, you just think you're hungry. You're not. Your body just wants it because it just goes up and down. Your blood sugars are going up and down when you're having all those carbs. So this is a great find. And also Simple Protein. They come in a variety of flavors. I like the peanut butter chocolate. Obviously I'm not holding that because I finished the box. So I have this lemon coconut one, which is just as good, but I prefer the chocolate peanut butter chocolate one. That was really my favorite. This one is really good too. Same thing, it has 15 grams of protein, 1 gram of sugar, so keto friendly. But be mindful and read your labels. Sometimes you'll see things that say like keto or like really big. You know Costco now? It's like a keto aisle. Like keto, 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 keto. Wait, you know what? Yeah, that's great. You're putting this big keto sign on it, but read your labels. It doesn't always mean that it is a clean keto product. It could have a lot of carbs, a lot of fiber too, but you have to really watch what's in it, right? Because sometimes it's a gimmick. It's a gimmick, right? A lot of things now, they see that this is something that people are really into and a lot of people are gravitating towards. And so it's a market. There's a market for keto. And of course, you're going to find a lot of products that now are for keto. Like this one here, Costco Fine. Now this one I got as a gift from my friend Kathy. So I don't know how much it costs, but it's organic ketchup. It is keto. It actually says on the side too, keto, paleo, vegan, all this good stuff here. The ingredients, which I love about this, is that you can actually read the ingredients. Apple cider vinegar, tomato paste, onion powder, sea salt, garlic powder, spices, organic. So I like that all the ingredients I'm able to understand and read and know what it is. So you know what you're putting into your body. So this, I love ketchup. Like I have eggs every day in the morning, eggs, omelets, however I have them scrambled, and ketchup is always like by my side for my eggs. So this is, I'm so excited to open this. It's like an award. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. I don't know. I got the Saturday morning, I don't know what it is. Last product is Ketones. Keto Pro. Okay, so this is from Prove It, and it is a protein shake with ketones. So for someone like me who doesn't like to have always like, I can't have always like these drinks, like protein drink and keto drink and coffee. And I'm not a big drinker. So for me to drink all that in one day, it's like impossible because I'm not one that like loves to like just, I don't have time to always drink, right? I'm a sipping kind of person. I'll sip my ketones, I'll sip my coffee and it'll be cold for like 2 hours and It's still good. Like whatever, I'm a nurse. I learned to drink cold coffee. It's not a big deal. But so having ketones and protein together in one for me is a win because it's all in one scoop. So love this. Tastes great. I actually add coffee to it, like a shot of espresso and cinnamon with vanilla flavor. So I love. This is like my morning go-to. Like I get excited to have this in the morning with espresso and cinnamon. It's like my little like mix, but it works well. It keeps me perky, as you can see. And that's basically it for my keto finds. So let's talk now about keto coaching. So some of you may want to or have been thinking about coaching, not necessarily what you want to coach on, but want to help people, want to talk to people, build relationships. This might be a good fit for you. And you may not be an expert in keto. Neither was I. I learned, I'm self-taught. I read books. I've done a lot of courses online. And through all that, I've built credibility. I've built my knowledge. I've built how to teach and train people to do the same thing that I'm doing. So it's not that you have to like overnight turn on this switch and, become this keto coach. It's a gradual progression. And for me, like what I love about being a keto coach is that it keeps me accountable because I can't be in the back like eating pasta and carbs and rice and potatoes. Like, yeah, don't eat that. It's not keto. And then I'm eating all this stuff behind the scenes. No. So if I'm going to teach and train somebody, I'm going to do the same thing I'm teaching and training. So if I'm telling someone not to eat carbs, pasta, bread, rice, potatoes, I'm not eating it. Now, yes, do I have my cheats? Absolutely. Now that I've got to my goal weight, I cheat a little bit more, let's say once every 2 weeks, depending on, functions now with COVID. But I try to limit my cheats. I know when I'm cheating. I'm not cheating every day. And I will put a link for you, Victor, absolutely. So teaching someone to do the same thing, I can't tell someone not to eat it and then I eat it every day. So being a coach for myself keeps me accountable to my team, to my clients, which I love because I also need to stay in shape, feel good, and feel healthy. Like I think this is what it comes down to in the end. Like weight loss absolutely is important. If you're overweight, it can lead to diabetes. It can lead to heart disease, high blood pressure, stroke. Like there's so many things that happen with being overweight, obesity. We all know that. It's something that it's not like, good morning, Fiona. It's not something that we don't not know, right? Our doctors tell us, everyone tells us, Facebook tells us, right? So yes, if you're overweight, this is a great way to lose that weight, to get healthy. And if you're not overweight, it's still a great lifestyle to feel better, to decrease inflammation, to decrease headaches, to have clarity for mindset, for just so many benefits. Like even tissue repair, DNA repair. Like I can go on for hours. I just love it. So like even like my parents now, like this is the kicker. So my parents eat pasta every day. Pasta and broccoli, pasta and ceci, pasta carbonara, pasta with sugo, pasta with like meatballs, whatever it is, right? It's pasta daily. I don't know if they're gonna be watching this. Pasta and zucchini from the garden, whatever it is, okay? So they eat pasta every day. And you know what? They're fairly healthy. God bless. They are fairly healthy. But my dad now is on the borderline, like not diabetic. He thinks he is. He really isn't. Diabetes and his, sugars are going up and his blood pressure's been going up, So what happens is he saw me now do all this transformation. So now they're like, well, maybe we should like decrease the pasta a bit. So they did. And his pressure has gone down and his blood sugar has stabilized to be like, when he does it in the morning, it's under 7 now, which is really good for him because before it was above 7. So he sees the difference. So now I got a little credibility with my parents. They're like, maybe you're onto something. Maybe this is something that is actually true. So they now too are not necessarily keto, but they're decreasing the amount of carbs they have in 1 week as opposed to daily, breakfast, they're going to have toast, and they're going to have pasta for lunch, and then maybe have the leftover pasta for dinner with some meat, like whatever it is, right? So it's very carbed. And that's how the culture, Italians, we're very carbed. We're carbed. Most cultures have carbs, rice or pasta or bread, whatever it is, right? It's a go-to, it's comfort food, but not always the best for our body. Sorry, I'm like on a different tangent right now. So back to keto coaching. If this is something that you think that you want to do, or you're curious about what I do, please reach out. For me, it's not about It's not about money. I love to help people. Like when I get those messages when someone's lost 40 pounds, 50 pounds, and they're like buying a size medium dress, I'm just like, my cheeks hurt from smiling because I was there. So I understand what it feels like to buy that medium dress, that small size dress when you were double X. I get it. And to do that and to see somebody else accomplish that is amazing. Now, yes, you know what? Is there a second stream of income for me? There is. I'm going to leave all the cards on the table right now. Absolutely. Is it like my full-time income? No, it's not. But I can tell you that $300, $400, $500 a month, right now, it pays for my Peloton. And that was one of the conversations me and my husband had when I bought it is, well, can we afford it? But I'm like, wow, now I have this second stream of income that can pay for something that I want for myself. So it doesn't take away from my family. Whatever my paycheck brings in, it still pays my bills, my mortgage, my kids stuff, the dance, whatever it is that they gotta pay. I can still pay for that without having to take away for myself. And now this little cash for me is all about me, which is nice. So if I want to buy, obviously I got my Peloton. If I want to buy a pair of shoes, if I want to buy a new dress, I have a little side stash of money for myself. So, like I said, it's not my full-time income, but it's money that I've made on my own doing this, which I love, and more so, which I love to help people. Like for me, it's like I said, it's priceless. Like life is too. No, wait. Let me correction. Not life is too short. Life is long and dying is short. So we're gonna live a long life. So it's how you're gonna choose to live that life. You can choose to just do the daily routine, or you can choose to push the envelope. You can choose to do more for yourself, for people around you. That's really what it comes down to. Like, what do you want your life to look like? And think about it, and think about your goals, and think about what you really want to do. And if you've always been kind of curious and not know, jump in and give it your all in anything you do. And one thing I've learned is that you can't do something for, let's say, 3 or 4 days, or for a week, or for 2 weeks, and then say, well, it didn't work. Follow the process and give it time. Don't quit before and then say that, it didn't work and it wasn't for me. That's all excuses. Like sometimes we have to really look in the mirror and say, like, I'm going to do this for 30 days, 40 days, and really commit to it. Commit to that process. Don't do anything half-ass. Give it 200%, because in the end, it's only going to affect you, because everybody around you is still going to move on. In the end, you're doing everything for yourself and for your family and for your children and for your husband, whoever it is around you. They're going to see you do what you're doing. So push through, push forward. I'm going to have another espresso because I think I need one more. It's a great morning. It's going to be a beautiful day. Get out there. And if you need anything, please send me a message. I'm here to help. Our 30-day overhaul, we're going to be probably doing another one in September, end of September, October. It's amazing. I have 10 wonderful ladies that we're coaching. And I can tell you that every day we're learning something new. And even for myself, because my friend Jen is leading this program for us, I'm learning stuff too. So it's really something for 30 days is transformational. So have a great day and enjoy the sunshine. Talk to you all soon. Bye.